Bringing Up Bates fans think that Whitney Bates is desperate to fit in with the rest of the family, but why? A recent social media post got her followers talking about her actions and why she is making certain decisions. So, what did she post that sparked this conversation? Keep reading for all of the details and see what fans have to say. Whitney Bates shares her personal decision with the world. On her Instagram stories this week, Whitney confirmed to her followers that she is homeschooling 3 of her 4 children this year. Their homeschool curriculum was delivered to their house this week, and they'll be starting school soon. As fans know, the Bates kids, including Whitney's husband Zach, were homeschooled by Kelly Jo. Whitney wasn't raised quite the same way, and fans don't know a ton about her upbringing. She was raised in a pretty conservative Christian home, and she seems to share some of the same values as the Bringing Up Bates family. Now, fans are starting to wonder how many of her choices are her own and how many are influenced by her relatives. Some of her followers get the feeling that she's not naturally a lot like her in-laws, which is prompting them to speculate that she's trying too hard to fit in. Bringing Up Bates fans wonder if she's desperate to fit in. After realizing that Whitney is indeed homeschooling again, fans discussed what might have gone into this decision, and many think it boils down to Whitney being influenced by her relatives. On Reddit, one fan said, "Whitney doesn't have identity outside of being a Bates. That's more important to her than being Zach's wife." Someone else seemed to agree and said, "Whitney has always and will always do everything she can to be accepted. I feel out of everything she just wanted a family. I'm sure she loves Zach as a husband, but I get the idea she loves being a member of that family more." Yet another added, "She molded herself exactly into Zach's family to fit in." Other fans noticed this about her since she first appeared on Bringing Up Bates. Of course, fans don't have proof that Whitney is trying to fit in with her in-laws. It's purely speculation. But her decision to homeschool and some of her other lifestyle choices has certainly caught fans' attention. So, do you agree with the fans who think Whitney Bates is just desperate to fit in? Or do you think she's doing what she truly wants to and living her life her way? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to TV Shows Ace for more news about the Bringing Up Bates stars. Bringing Up Bates Jackson is totally unrecognizable in his latest photos. Gil and Kelly Bates' son is growing up quickly and has changed a lot over the past few months. As we previously noted, he had a glow-up, which took fans by surprise. Now, more new photos prove that he's not the same kid he was a couple of years ago. Jackson is the 12th kid in the Bates family lineup. He recently celebrated his 20th birthday in February. He and his sister, Adalie, actually share a birthday. She turned 16 on February 17. On their birthday, Kelly penned a heartfelt tribute to Jackson, revealing his personality to fans. The proud mother wrote, "You're a hard worker too. You're polite and you make friends everywhere you go. You're a natural comedian, and you make me crack up with your impersonations. I'm so proud of the person you are, and I love you so very much." Now, new photos are showing fans who Bringing Up Bates Jackson is today. Stick around to see the most recent pictures of him. Bringing Up Bates, Jackson looks unrecognizable in his latest photos. In a new Instagram post this weekend, Alyssa Bates Webster revealed that her brother, Jackson, was visiting her and her family. The Websters live in Florida, but many members of the family still visit whenever possible. This time, it was Jackson's turn. However, when Alyssa shared a few new snaps of her brother, Bates fans were shocked to see just how much he has changed. She wrote, "It's always a joy having one of my siblings in town at Jackson Bates." Rather than having short hair, as shown in the photo above, he now has long blonde locks. Fans are surprised by this and say it had them wondering who this young man was. In a comment, one Bringing Up Bates fan wrote about Jackson and his hair, saying, "Took me a minute to recognize Jackson with all that hair." Another fan writes, "Wow, I didn't recognize him. He sure is growing up." Other fans think that Jackson could be a model. Someone even says he looks like a young Bon Jovi. So, do you agree that bringing up Bates Jackson is unrecognizable in these new photos? Can you believe how much he has changed? Let us know in the comments section below. For more news about the Bates family, come back to TV show's Ace. Bringing Up Bates fans were sad to learn the news that the family series had been canceled by uptv. After many years on the network, the Bates family show came to an abrupt halt. While uptv doesn't seem to be bringing the show back, despite many fans being disappointed, fans are hopeful that another network will pick it up. In case you missed the news, just a couple of weeks before the new season of Bringing Up Bates was set to premiere, uptv pulled the plug. They claimed they were pivoting to different types of content. But fans wonder if there's another reason for the cancellation. After all, most of the season was already filmed, so it doesn't make sense for the network to scrap all of that footage. Nonetheless, Bringing Up Bates has come to an end on uptv. But could it be resurrected elsewhere? Bringing Up Bates fans think another network could save the show. In a new post on the Duggar Bates Confessions page, one fan wrote, "With uptv canceling Bringing Up Bates, I wonder if another network will pick up their show." In the comments section of the post, more fans are chiming in and agreeing. They think that because of how popular the family show was, it would make sense for another network to air it instead. One fan says, "I hope so. That was one of my favorite shows." Other fans are talking about how much they enjoyed being a part of the family's life, thanks to their show. One fan writes, "Someone has to bring your show back. You still have many kids at home that are not married. Don't read negativity. You have brought so much love and laughter into my life." Another fan appreciates how wholesome Bringing Up Bates was. They say, "Cannot believe they were canceled. The one show you could watch with your children and not have cussing and sexual content." We'll have to wait and see what happens with the show moving forward. While some fans are hopeful, others don't see the show being brought back to life. Some sense there's a scandal that may break soon, which might explain why the show was canceled. So, do you think that Bringing Up Bates will be picked up by another network? Or do you think the family's time on TV has officially come to an end? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. For more news about the Bates family, come back to TV show's Ace.